Sometimes there's no bigger frustration than that caused by a sister who oversteps. Am I the asshole for deep cleaning my sister's house while she was out of town and rearranging her furniture? So, my sister Joanne is a single mom who really struggles to keep up with everything. She's got a lot on her plate, and I genuinely thought I was helping. But now she's furious with me, and I'm wondering if I'm the asshole here. Let me explain. First, some background on Joanne. She's a single mom to 2 kids, and her life is chaos. She works long hours at her job, so she's always exhausted. Her ex-husband is totally out of the picture and offers zero help. She has 1 child with mobility issues, which adds a lot of stress to her already overwhelming day-to-day. Her house is always messy, and it's hard for her to find time to clean up between work, kids, and everything else. She's constantly complaining about how she can't keep up with the house, and I feel so bad for her. Last weekend, she took a much-needed trip out of town for a break, and I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do something nice for her. She had given me a spare key for emergencies, so I used it to get in and spent the whole weekend deep cleaning her house. I mean, I did everything. Scrubbed floors, cleaned out the fridge, organized the closets, you name it. On top of that, I decided to rearrange her furniture to make the space more functional and aesthetically pleasing. Honestly, the living room felt so cluttered before, and I thought I was doing her a favor by giving it a more open, flowing feel. I moved the couch to a different wall, shifted some tables, and swapped out some decorations. I thought Joanne would come home and be thrilled. Well, when Joanne got back, she was livid. She walked in and immediately started freaking out about how everything had been moved. I tried to explain that I thought it looked nicer and that I was just trying to help, but she was not having it. She said she needed the furniture exactly where it was because of her child's mobility issues and how the current arrangement wasn't set up to make it easier for her child to get around. She went on about how I shouldn't have used the key without asking, and then she took the key back. To top it all off, she spent the entire next day moving everything back to where it was. I offered to help, but she refused. Honestly, I still think the new arrangement was way better, and it feels like such a shame that she went back to the old way. I understand her kid has mobility issues, but I made sure the paths were clear, and it just didn't seem like a big deal to me. Now here's where I think some family dynamics come into play. I'm child-free by choice, and I've always been super focused on my career. I make a good living, and I have the freedom to live life the way I want. Travel, hobbies, nice things. Joanne, on the other hand, kind of sacrificed everything for her family. She got married young, had kids right away, and then her husband bailed on her. I'll be honest, I've always felt like Joanne gave up so much for a man who ultimately left her high and dry. I love my niece and nephew, but sometimes I can't help but feel like Joanne's life is unnecessarily hard because of the choices she made. I genuinely thought that cleaning her house and rearranging things would help ease her burden a little, but now it feels like she's punishing me for trying to make her life easier. She says I don't understand because I don't have kids, but I think that's just an excuse. I know how much better things can be when you take control of your space and time, and I just wish she could see that too. Our mom says I overstepped, and she's on Joanne's side in this, which doesn't seem very fair. She even went so far as to say I need to replace the 2 pieces of furniture I threw away, an end table that had seen better days, and a chest of drawers in the kids' room. Now Joanne is barely speaking to me, and I'm totally confused. I was just trying to help her out and make her life easier. So, am I wrong for trying to help my sister out without asking her if she wanted help first?